Here's my favorite 10 feet in the whole world. Sorry, I gotta put my glove on. Right here's my favorite circle. I get to sit with my friends and family here, and I fish and I sit at night. I have a chair right here overlooking the beautiful Philville pond that is packed full of fish. I've traveled a lot. I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things, and I may die right there. I like that spot. Just looking at my pond. Take you for a little walk that I do all the time. This is a dam of the pond. Over here I got some wood that's kind of covering up a weak spot. And I got to get trees out of my dam and out of my pond this year. Last year I didn't do a very good job of that. I was absorbed by beekeeping. But this is where I fish. I'll show you Mary's fishing spot. I need to clean it off for her. She don't do stuff like that. Me and Mary pretty well have our own. I think when you've been married for a long time, you pretty well have your own departments. See, here's a tree. This is living off my pond. What'll happen if you don't watch it, that tree, when it dies, it'll let a path go where the root died, and it'll blow out your pond. I don't want that, so I gotta kill that tree. There's some stickers there, gotta get rid of those. Those are probably blackberries. Here's a hated tree. Daggone honey locust, see them spines? Get poked by them, they'll make you infected within an hour. And here's another tree doing the same thing. I got another big tree down there. They're hard to get out of a pond. Last year, since my lawnmowers broke, I lost my trail down there. So I got to get my lawnmowers fixed this year. But I figured I'd share with you my walk. I do this walk all the time. I pray on this dam for this dam to be strong. I believe this dam will never break. My fishing pond will never flow away. There's another tree. I whacked on it last year. I'm about to get some of that stuff you put in there that kills them and just try my best to make sure I don't get it in the pond. I don't like the blackberries on my dam either. I'd rather just have grass, but I'm a beekeeper. And being a beekeeper, it's hard to kill blackberries right before honey season. Honey season will be in Ohio, typically starts end of April, beginning of May. And it'll keep going until it droughts, really. Hope my little walk was cool. Whoops. I was trying to stop it to be short, but I guess it'd be a real video. Then there's my fishing hut. That's my man cave. The first part I have, well, really both of those, I have them full of bee equipment. And I quit my job yesterday, so I slept a lot. There's a bunch of bee equipment. They'll give me a bunch and sold me a bunch real cheap. And I accidentally brought some boxes I wasn't supposed to. So I got to take some of them back. Quite a few of them. Honesty is the only policy for Phil Montgomery. But I made a mistake, so is life. Wish I hadn't brought them all here. It was a lot of work. But crap happens. My grandma Joe raised me to always be honest. All these crates here, that's going to be made. I'm making bee equipment out of that. This year I'm going to put beehives on that trailer. So when I'm done with it for the year, I have an out yard that at the end of the year I'm not leaving bees there, I'm bringing them home. So I'm going to put them on that trailer. I think it'll make sense. When your honeybees are home, they get treated better, especially when you don't have to mess with them a whole lot. The weather's bad. There's some beehives. My bees look great this year. There's the old box truck. Some of you in Adams County probably remember Season's Harvest. That was a butcher shop. Had that in Peebles. If you remember that, just send me a comment. See, I remember. I sold steaks, chicken chops, ribs. Here's a blackberry patch, a big one. That's all blackberries, and this is 2 rows of blackberries here. And fruit tree with raised bed. Another fruit tree. I have not gotten any fruit out of my fruit trees, which is a bummer. I wonder if they're too low in elevation. Some other big fruit trees over there. I'm gonna let these trees stay, and then I'm gonna plant lettuce in here. Lettuce and greens and that kind of stuff. The bees are asleep today. It's cold. Winter came back for a little bit. My drag-on farm truck was broke down for 2 or 3 weeks. This is stuff out of the bed because the bed's got a hole in it. The daggone ended up being an on-off switch. $32 for the gas. We bought $400 worth of parts. That was such a bummer. More wood for making beekeeping. Everybody's got an Amazon box, just showed up. There's my chicken feed stuff. I broke some eggs, that was a bummer. Beehives withdrawn cone. And there's some stuff I'm letting the bees eat out and clean out. Here's another look at that same pond. This will look off my deck. Man, it's awesome. I love living here. God is good. It's cold today. I'm ready to say enough for the day. There's my chicken coop. I built this house with me, 3 girls. Only had one guy help me for about 6 weeks, and he wasn't worth a poo. Well, I hope your life's good. Be blessed.